So here they come, the home side. The Roosters. And there's Sam Walker with the beard, playing some really good footy, Joey, at the moment, isn't he, Sam Walker?
My favourite player to watch. He's a throwback to the 90s as a halfback. He's on the ball and he backs himself. If he sees something, doesn't matter if it's in his own half or whenever, he backs himself. Just watch him today. I think he'll put a heap of tries on today.
And there's Joey Manu at fullback this afternoon with James Tedesco in the Blues camp ahead of Origin 1 on Wednesday night. That's exclusive, live and free on 9. What a week we've got in store, but as I said, this game, expect plenty of entertainment over the course of the next couple of hours. We are ready to roll for Sunday footy. The Roosters up against the Cowboys. Get ready to be entertained on 9's Wide World of Sports. Roosters with first use of the football. Will we get a Sunday afternoon shootout at Allianz Stadium with the Cowboys coming into town trying to cause an upset? Tupou coming in field for an early touch. Granville, one of the defenders, along with Neem. It's his first time in the starting lineup, Jake Granville, this afternoon this season, in place of Reece Robson, who of course is the New South Wales team ahead of Origin 1. 10 short of halfway, Smith to Maria Hargreaves, who's put down a couple of short of the halfway line. Neem was in the tackle. There's a kick from Walker, his first of the afternoon. Good chase from Jennings, but Drinkwater took it well. Then Keary took him along with Butcher. Felt May in the tackle for the Roosters.
The ground's in amazing condition. We had 100 mil of rain in Sydney yesterday. It's great.
Leah playing it. Lukey. 10 short of the halfway. First set for the Cowboys. Michaeli right on the halfway line. Bradley, one of the defenders there for the Roosters. Kick from Clifford. Young underneath it. He takes it well, and then the player on debut, Jackson Purdue, makes the tackle. 3 players potentially on debut this afternoon. One of them starting in Jackson Purdue for North Queensland, and 2 coming off the bench. One for the Roosters, and Blake Steep and Jamal Shibasaki for the Cowboys.
Yeah, young Jackson Purdue, brilliant schoolboy player in recent years. Essentially a 5'8". I've never really seen him play in the outside backs before, so big ask for him this afternoon. Starting his career out, and he's up against a fellow that's getting towards the back end of it in Michael Jennings. Been around a long time. An interesting battle.
Last play here for the Roosters. Keary this time kicking. Neem put him under pressure, but got a decent strike on it. Felt takes it on the full. That's a good chase there for the Roosters as well. Well, Joe, you mentioned the playing service. Let's check in officially on the conditions. Very good afternoon to Brad Fittler. Freddie.
Hey, Salty, how are you, mate?
Doing very well. Good afternoon for footy.
Yeah, it's a wonderful day. Like Joey says, 100 mil of rain yesterday. The ground is quite dry, but it's very soft under the foot. And as I was saying, really fast, genuine speed shine today, because everyone else seems to slow up a little bit. It's interesting you're talking about young Jackson. No one else knew about it, bar his family, because they've got a whole bay over on the northeast side, all down from Mackay. There's about 40 or 50 of them, so we're wishing the young bloke have a great game and the best of luck.
Well, they can all keep a secret, we know that. It didn't leak out.
Do they sell rum at this stadium?
Well, there's an error. It's going to be play on here in the in-goal area.
Lock on, feel the play.
So Roosters ball. Roosters
People
ball.
from North Queensland in the cold, they like a little bit of rum, don't they? Salty.
I think that'd be about it too. No mixers either.
The great Billy Johnson said to me one time when I was playing with him, he said, if you drink rum and don't fight, you're a dead set coward.
He's been in Darwin for quite some time, Billy Johnson.
He gets around, Billy.
Yeah.
Champion man, Billy Robinson.
Young playing the ball. Maria Hargreaves with a little tip on. Conservative start for both teams. May to Keary. Nice ball movement. On the halfway line. Butcher playing it. White to Walker. Manu. Burns did well on Manu. Last play. They go down the short side. Keary kicks. Back towards the centre of the ground. And felt well positioned. It's up almost to the 20. Elia. White in the tackle along with Ponga. Clifford went to dummy half. Here's Purdue.
Slight.
Yeah,
Looks quick.
he is. He's a very good playmaker. Quite mature. He's not unlike Lachlan Galvin in the way he plays.
How old is he? 15? Jeez, he looks baby-faced.
He was a star at schoolboy level last year. I don't think he's still in school. I think he's out of school now, but that's a big ask. First game in first grade against the Roosters at Allianz Stadium in Sydney. That's a big ask, so they've obviously got a wrap on him.
Yeah, I spoke to Todd Payton before the game about him. He said, oh, he's a gem. He said he's a long-term NRL player. So he trains really hard. Works that hard on his game. So if you've got the talent, you put that into play, the hard work and dedication, it equals a long-term NRL player.
This early part of the game where they're into this, 5 up and kick, 5 up and kick, 5 up and kick. They're just looking for one another to break. Someone to break the cycle, give away a penalty, drop a ball, miss a tackle. You want to win this cycle. If you don't win the first one, you mightn't win the other ones either.
And marching into Cowboys territory here, the Roosters. Walker inside to Maria Hargreaves. Gets the 20, set restart.
Yeah, that's the break, see?
Smith pops a pass Keary couldn't handle.
It's amazing mentally if you're first to give away that 6 again or that penalty, how that can eat into your concentration in defence. And Roosters nearly swooped straight away. Smith out of dummy half, found some looseness around the ruck, gets an offload, and Keary just with a one-arm grab can't get the grab. If he catches it, he scores.
I think Brandon Smith started his career at the Cowboys, played under 20s.
Yeah, he did.
We're on the shot clock here, boys. Make sure we get here. 10 seconds. Get here. 5 seconds. Get in. Shot clock off.
Cowboys defeat the scrum 10 metres away from their own line. It's Braden Burns playing the ball, getting an opportunity again. Fine Fuiaki. Burns started the season playing New South Wales Cup for the Rabbitohs.
Well, he's on the left wing today. He has been playing on the right in his Cowboys appearances. The 2 back rowers look as though they've changed a little bit. Heelan Lukey's gone across to the right side to replace Jeremiah Nanai. Fine Fuiaki lines up on the left. Good chance for those 2 young fellas. Play an 80-minute game against one of the best sides going around. Manu at fullback today. He might be one of the top 4 or 5 fullbacks in the game, just never gets to play there. When he plays there, his figures are outstanding.
Made to go back and play it on the mark. So the Roosters in Cowboys territory. May playing it. Keary. There's White. Nice little bit of footwork. Tried to put the fend on Neem, but Neem did well. Quick play the ball. Smith to Keary. Kicks into no man's land. Felt gets back and saves the day for his team.
They're looking sharp, the Roosters. And you get that roll on early in the tackle count. She's hard to stop.
Australia's greatest sporting rivalry is just around the corner with Ampol's State of Origin Game 1 kicking off this coming Wednesday, June 5, at Accor Stadium in Sydney with limited tickets remaining. This is one of your final chances to be there live. Get your seats at nrl.com/tickets or catch it exclusive live and free on 9 and 9 now.
So that's a kick.
Crikey.
Huge kick.
Fired that out of a cannon.
It was Jake Clifford.
Young's back in the field of play, and they've stopped him. Felt did well. Gets up, tries to go again. Freddie.
Yeah, you talk about those early runs. The momentum changed 2 sets ago when Junior Ponga had a nice run from dummy half. The last set was Daniel Tupou from dummy half. I've got to say, Jake Clifford, he's going to put pressure on these runs. That was an almighty kick.
I love dummy half runs. I love them.
Drink water.
Have a look on the back of that big kick from Jake Clifford. They back it up with a strong defensive effort. Look where they bring the ball back, their own 40.
And now penalty, Joey.
And get the penalty.
The marker's not square.
You can see the kicking game wide is so important. That previous set,
Well,
the
it's a
Cowboys were
delayed
going
penalty,
really
mate,
nowhere.
sorry.
Jake Clifford stands up and just goes whack. Hits at 60 metres. They tackle Dominic Young 2 metres out from their try line, and then they get the ball back on their 40. Gus talks about the cycle. Just won the small cycle the last 5 minutes. Now they're on the attack.
McLean. 31 away. Granville to dummy half. McKaylee to Neem. He's wrapped up. 21 away. Butcher in the tackle along with Keary. Granville. Townsend had to reach for it. Gives it to McKaylee. 15 metres away, halfway through the set. Granville looks one way, goes the other. Townsend, here they come. Lukey gets an offload. Drink water, they keep it alive. Townsend short to McKaylee. Oh, Hargreaves comes in and goes whack.
Oh, he had his ribs lined up then.
Granville. Townsend. The half-swing up. Clifford with a kick. It's been... Well, there's a Falcon in there. It was like a pinball machine, but Manu's got it for the Roosters. Knockbacks, Falcons, and the Roosters survive just.
There's Willing out there. You got Brad Fittler down on the sideline. Some of those hits, Freddie, really physical.
And the crowd have adjusted as well. They know they're in for a game now. I don't know if it was that kick, but the Cowboys have just turned it up again. And the Roosters fans, they're looking for a reaction. Here it is. Listen to the crowd. They know a good run. Beautiful run by White.
A strong start to the game to Fahu White. Now Walker. Oh, here's a tricky one for Drinkwater. Takes it well.
Jared, downtown.
Oh, downtown penalty.
Yep.
So it's a penalty North Queensland. Jadria Hargreaves was in front of the play the ball. At the play, when the play the ball was made. So he couldn't get involved here.
Jared, you're also on report for high contact.
He's on report as well, must be for an earlier incident.
I heard Jared say on report. What happens there? I've never been on report before.
So 19 away from the line. Granville. Townsend to McKaylee. 12 away from the line. Big opportunity here for the Cowboys. Clifford to Neem. Solid defence. Kelly was in there. McLean gets an offload away to Townsend, straight away to Drinkwater. He finds Lukey. And Lukey's going to be stopped. Boy, he's a handful. Heel and Lukey. Granville. 2 tackles left in this set. Townsend dancing with them. Back towards where the play the ball was. Here's Valia. Roosters defence. Up to the task early. Last play here for the Cowboys. Granville. Townsend. The kick. The contest. And it ends up in the hands of Manu. Knock on Roosters.
It was a really smart kick. He's thinking grab a kick to the far post. We're going to challenge. We'll have a look after the
Roosters
challenge.
challenging the ruling of a knock on, mate.
Cowboys kick chase has been cleared as onside. Just need to see if Jake Clifford gets a hand to this.
Fine margins here.
At this point, Jake Clifford misses the ball and hits the body of Michael Jennings. Just looking to see if there's a knock-on poster hitting the body.
This could be a good challenge here.
Well, Jennings was convinced he never touched the ball. The ball comes down and lands on his hip. His arm's not in the way. No one's knocked the ball on
At
today.
this stage, it's off the body of both players. We're playing on to see what happens next. Joey Manu then takes clean possession. He's tackled, and the whistle is blown. The challenge is successful. Be a mutual infringement.
It was great vision from Chad Townsend. He's thinking far post grubber, and watch Sam Walker come in behind. So then he changes his kick and kicks to the space between Jennings and also Sam Walker. Unlucky there, the Cowboys. Great vision there from Townsend.
Spied in the pre-game interview, Joey.
Hands away. Go through, Jake.
Smith, the dummy half. Hay. Granville down low. Neem comes in to finish off the tackle. Last play, Walker with the kick. Drinkwater with the take. Is it straight away to Burns? Gets dragged to the ground. She was in that tackle. Felt wrapped up. Rhea Hargreaves, Butcher and Keary. Still searching for our first points, coming up to the 16-minute mark. A real tough contest. Vinay Fuiaki. Granville takes off out of dummy half. Picks up good yardage. Here's the last. Drinkwater in the dummy half. Townsend with the kick. Clifford's chasing out after it. Burns there as well, but Young does well. Purdue and Burns with the tackle. Feeling, Gus, who's going to blink first out here this afternoon?
Yeah, it's important to come out the other side on top of this. So you don't want to lose these early exchanges, and both sides are hanging in well.
Here's an opportunity, Manu. Tamalolo gets him. So Jason Tamalolo on the field now for North Queensland. May. He's wrapped up just inside North Queensland territory. It is the last tackle, though. Walker.
I will say Roosters are being very, very patient. They're taking their time with this. They can get a rush of blood and be a little bit too flamboyant, but they're certainly respecting the Cowboys at this stage, who are doing a good job.
Felt playing it for North Queensland. Salmalolo, the veteran, playing it. Granville cuts out Neem on the bounce. Lukey. And that's a very good tackle by Radley. Lost momentum there before the last, but the Clifford kick is a high tester for Young, who takes it well. And links up with Jennings.
I just wonder how long the Roosters will be patient, whether or not they think they've got to force an offload, or nearly did there. It's in their DNA not to be closed down for too long.
Butcher. Smith. Keary. Crowd didn't like the tackle, but it was around the body there by Valia. Walker to Whites. Neem, Lukey and Talmalolo in the tackle as White stands, plays the ball. Walker puts it high. It's another tester. Here come the chasers on Drinkwater. He took it well, and that could be a turning point.
Well, that's just hours of kicking practice. Watch where Walker brings this ball down. He gets it high. He kicks it just far enough for his chasers, but not too far. Brings it down 2 metres out from the try line, and the chasers do the rest. You can't do anything but wait for the kick. He knows it. There it is. He catches it, and bang, they're right there on time, pushing back into the in goal to reinforce what used to be a repeat set, an automatic repeat set. Not so much today if they take the short drop out, which they do.
The Roosters have got it.
Now here they go. Cowboys first to feel some pressure.
The 16 is out there, Tupanua. He's replaced Jadria Hargrave. We'll get confirmation. He may have a hamstring injury. Hamstring issue, Jared. And there's an issue for the Roosters, but they're going to get a penalty.
Well, Tupanua's gone on and playing in the middle, and Victor Radley has gone from the middle to the right edge.
Going for 2.
Going for 2 here, the Roosters.
Well, that's respect right there. They've only had one visit down here. Get a penalty.
They'll take the 2. Sam Walker gives the Roosters the lead. What a great shot that is. Late in this Sunday afternoon. Heading back towards the CBD high above Allianz Stadium.
As I was saying there, that's a mark of respect from the Roosters. So they've obviously got their heads on anticipating a tough game today, even though the Cowboys are missing a lot of their stars. Normally they'd take a quick tap and they'd be at you by the throat, but they take the 2 points and start again.
Smith the dummy half. Good shot. Lukey was in that tackle. White 10 short of the halfway line. Smith sees an opportunity. Short ball, Walker. Good tackle, Clifford. Manu into dummy half. He'll kick. Here come the chasers. That's a great set of 6 there from the Roosters. North Queensland have to work it off their own line. Felt gets to the 20. Lukey. Granville to dummy half. McIntyre hit hard. Good tackle by White.
He's been impressive, Nathaniel White, hasn't he? Really growing into his role in the top grade.
It's his background.
He's been in the Roosters system for a while. I can remember him playing on a right edge outside Sam Walker in lower grades and just carving teams up, but his destiny was in the middle of the field. And, finding his feet. Not easy to get into the top grade here at the Roosters. They've always got plenty of quality in front of you, so for a young fella to come through and do that, he's done particularly well.
Tupanua. Smith to Keary. Now Manu chiming in. Butcher. Ball comes out, and it had some help.
Strip for the leg. Play on!
Quick tap there by Manu. No,
You're in
we
front,
heard play on
behind it.
from Jared Sutton.
Tonga was slightly in front.
You've got to watch out, Joey Manu. I think Joey Manu's had enough of this conservative stuff. He's just saying, give me the ball.
And he's just had a little chat with Sam Walker in back play as well. Let's see what they're conjuring up. Walker, he goes straight to Tupanua. And Tupanua's tackled 10 away from the line. Smith to Walker. Walker goes short to May. He'll get there. There's the first try of the afternoon.
Yeah, nice play. Hard running forwards. He's a good player. Tyrell May. Strong. Zuzu D-Max replay. Sammy Walker gets into the line and holds up defenders long enough to get Tyrell May into space. And he squeezes between defenders. Hits and then spins. Too strong. Too powerful.
Now, I love it when the big front rowers get out on the edge as well, rather than just sticking to the middle of the field. And it gives a halfback plenty of options when he goes to the line on the edge of the field. Certainly enough. Tyrell May deserved a try there. Bradley Fittler.
Well, it's a respect Joey Manu has, because outside of Sam Walker was that man, Tyrell May. He had the front rower inside him. He also had the other back rower, Nat Butcher, as well. Look at the numbers out on that left-hand side. If it wasn't for Joey Manu on that right-hand side holding about 6 people, because he's just so dangerous, you got 2 front rowers running at a halfback. That's a tough ask. Beautiful line by May.
I think it's good that the middle forwards get out on the edge like that, particularly if they're running at the smaller players. It's going to attract attention.
So Roosters off the back of the penalty goal and now a converted try out to an 8 points to 0 lead over North Queensland. Tupanua couple of strong runs off the bench. This time, though, he's driven back a couple of metres by the Cowboys' defence. Harrison Edwards was one of those defenders in there. Smith to dummy half. Butcher on his own 30. White to Walker. He's wrapped up. Manu. Edwards and Granville in the tackle. Last play now for the Roosters. Keary kicks downfield. Drinkwater takes it straight away to Burns, and a good chase. Nearly every Roosters player back there. He thought about an offload too there, Braden Burns, but hung onto the ball.
Yeah, their kick chase line and their defensive line has been excellent today, the Roosters.
Edwards. 3 defenders in that tackle as Edwards stands and now plays it. McIntyre reaches the halfway line. Tupanua and Smith in the tackle.
You grabbed him, Sam. Last one. Push up, Brandon.
Townsend on the last. Kicks a floater down towards Manu, who takes it well. Tries to get on the outside of them. Young. Look out. Dominic Young. They hang on. Purdue over the top. Burns down low.
There he saw the young fellow on his own on the blind side there and said, well, now it's you and me, baby. Braden Burns come quickly to the rescue.
White playing it. Smith to Walker. Here's the try scorer, May. Butcher. He's standing and dancing with them. And it goes straight. Valia and Townsend wrap him up. Walker with the kick. Again, perfectly positioned. Drinkwater tried to get back in the goal area, but now it's opened up for Scott Drinkwater. And he surrenders the tackle. Valia.
I like this boy, Valia. He was just a teenager when I was doing a little bit of work with the Warriors a few years ago, and he always had huge potential. Ended up at the Cowboys. I guess Todd Payton knew him from the Warriors too, which is why he bought him.
Here's an opportunity. Purdue, nice bit of footwork. Good stuff from the debutant for Jennings. Wraps him up. 2 tackles left in the set, 20 metres away from the line. Last play. Townsend sizes up the opportunities he had and rubber kicks it up nicely for Manu. He's stopped 10 metres out in his own line. Freddie.
Yeah, just on Valia. He's spent a bit of time right in front of us, and I'm looking at him. He's built like a front rower, but he moves like a half. He's very elegant across the ground, quite agile. Look at the size of him. What a frame.
He's a talented boy. He can run a bit too. I think he scored a number of tries in the Queensland Cup when he was at the Warriors playing with Redcliffe. Wasn't getting much time in first grade there, which is probably why he's ended up at the Cowboys, but I think he's got a future.
Burns doing well. In fact, that's a good carry. Penalty as well now for North Queensland.
I haven't seen the Roosters live for a few weeks, and the young man that's just got on the field in jersey 15, Siwa Wong, he's been out of favour a little bit at the Roosters, played a bit of lower grades. The mail coming out of the Roosters in the off-season was this young bloke's about to explode. I'm going to watch him closely. We'll see how his game is off the ball. But the raps about this young man were enormous all off-season. He started the season well, but then has dropped off a little bit.
Well, they've got a lot of players, the Roosters, Andrew. A lot of players. I wouldn't see that as any knock on him. He's a beauty.
Salmalolo. Long's one of those in the tackle. Tupanura and May there also. McIntyre. Clifford. Drinkwater. Walker does really well.
Yeah, Sam Walker closed that down brilliantly. He had an opportunity there, Drinkwater, and Sam Walker just charged at him and got him.
Purdue wrapped up by Jennings and Young. Clifford. Edwards. Smith down low. May in the tackle as well as Wong. Granville. Now, Clifford to Drinkwater out wide. Burns! Dives and gets there. The Cowboys are on the board.
Oh, Jake Clifford. This is a magic pass. Plays straight into the line. It's nearly a no-look pass. Isuzu D-Max replay, right on the last play. Beautiful pass on the outside. And that's one of those old sayings, the pass beats the man there. He watches the ball, gets right out in front of Drinkwater, and then a selective pass on the outside. That's great attack.
Yeah, nice finish from Braden Burns too. He gets the feet out of the way, gets the hand on the ball, sticks it down. That's a nice hit back from the Cowboys. Bradley Fittler.
Yeah, Drinkwater's speed on the end of that too got Dominic Young interested. It wasn't Dominic Young's tackle to come in. He opened up the space for Braden Burns. So they go down the blind side. He just stops on the pass. Look at that. And Drinkwater just gets across the ground, gets the attention of the winger. Jennings already had the number 22, Purdue. He just gets caught. The threaten of speed.
There's a pass from Clifford. Nice play.
Well, they've actually looked dangerous down that left side a couple of times. They got them out near halfway here. Jennings had to scramble back. Purdue made a bit of a break. Drinkwater given the goal kicking today. Left-footer from the other side of the field.
Coming back off the upright, no goal.
Boys.
8 points to 4, 6 minutes left. And what's been a real tough, physical opening half. Engaging contest on this Sunday afternoon. McIntyre for the Cowboys. And Joey, games this time of the year creates opportunity, doesn't it? And good to see a number of these players on both teams making the most of their opportunity this afternoon.
Yeah, look at Purdue, normally a half, but out in the centres. He looks all class, had some great touches. Joe Clifford back in the top grade. Remember years ago, the baby Broncos used to aim up around this time. It's good to see the young players during this time getting their shot.
Strong Roosters defence.
Oh, wow.
Walker led to the turnover.
Wong.
That's a strong charge from Wong. He's been listening to you, Joey. And here goes Victor. Now Walker. May. Stays alive. Manu. He's not going to die with it, you know that. And eventually wrap him up. Inside the Cowboys 20 go the Roosters. Walker. Tupanua. He's proving to be a handful. Smith. They go to the right. Keary into the line. Passing. Manu. Stands in the tackle. Thought about an offload. Succumbs to the tackle. He'll play it 10 away from the line. Keary. Now Walker. Butcher. Smith. Now Keary into the line, short to Chipanua. That's a great tackle. Down low, it was McIntyre who made it. Wong with a kick into the in-goal area, and it goes dead.
Well, the referee went down. He was astonished also, like everyone else, to see Siwa Wong kick the ball. I'm trying to describe that kick from Siwa Wong without swearing.
Careful.
I think never again. Never again. Siwa Wong kick a ball in first grade.
It's very young to be losing your licence.
When you kick like that, never to be seen again.
Can't you just give him 3 demerit points or something?
No, double demerits. Triple.
You only get 1 point on your P's anyway. Here's Clifford. Quick play the ball, Purdue. Granville. Salmalolo, Townsend, Lukey. Watch out if he gets wound up. And he lost it.
No, he's come up with the bobble. Maybe he's building to something there, the Cowboys. Been a very competitive first half, hasn't
Everybody
it?
up. Shot clock on.
Only 2.5
Middle.
minutes to go in this half.
In the middle, boys.
A lot of people writing
the
the
shot
Cowboys
clock
off
here,
here as no chance, but they've done well. Been very competitive. And to their credit, the Roosters have treated it with a lot of respect. They've been pretty conservative themselves. Bradley Fittler.
It's felt like that in the stadium after the May try. It's like everyone just sat back and went to sleep a little bit. And all of a sudden the Cowboys got down the other end, snuck in a try. Still a little bit sleepy, actually, I've got to say. Be interesting if they got another one.
Emma, you got breaking news for us?
Yeah, Jared Warrior-Hargreaves is struggling with some hamstring tightness, so the medical staff just worked on him in the sheds, but they're not going to rule him out just yet. There he is on the bike. They'll see how he pulls up after half-time.
Keary, the dummy not fallen for. Townsend wrapped him up. Butcher to Manu. Joey finds Walker. Now Jennings. He gets a pass away. It went back and then forward off a Cowboy, and Young, he's going to be stopped. So it's play on here. Walker, Young is unmarked. Smart play from Walker. Young scores a try for the Roosters.
Well, there's your instinct. That's the stuff you don't coach. That's the stuff you don't even practice and don't even talk about. Watch what Walker does here. And I might owe Dominic Young some money because he's played the ball and scored the try. Let's see what happens here with Jennings, who's hit in the tackle, goes to throw the pass. Referee says it comes off a Cowboy. Dominic Young gets into the backfield. He'll play the ball. Walker, just as his sheer instinct. Sheer instinct. Infield, back to the man who played the ball. Open run to the try line. That's brilliant.
He looked up, he saw one marker, and he thought, righto, I'm going to go infield, and if the marker takes the bait, I'll throw it back to Dominic. It's the golden rule, one marker you don't chase. He'll learn from that, the young centre. Purdue, one marker, especially if you're an edge defender, cannot chase. He had to hold there, went in field, took the bait, and Dominic goes over. How many has he scored already this year? Stack. He topped it last year with Newcastle. He was leading try scorer in the competition.
He was close. He was beaten by Jermaine Azarko in the end last year. He broke the Knights record.
I think he beat Aquila Uate, one of the great Knights wingers.
Sam Walker. He's out practicing his goal kicking about just after midday, or about 1 o'clock this afternoon when he got here.
I love it. I got here early, looked out, and there was one person on the field checking the wind and the ground and how soft it was, kicking balls.
He's found a bit of a rhythm with his goal kicking, hasn't he? He lost his way a little bit, but he seems to know where it's going now.
The only thing from the sideline, he puts extra on it and can hook it. Not this time.
That's a beauty. So converted try right on half-time. There's advantage to Roosters at the break. They're up by 10. Half-time at Allianz. The Roosters 14, leading the Cowboys 4. Yeah, great contest in the opening 40. As you said, just that 10-point lead for the Roosters. Dominic Young tried just before half-time, breaking the game open, but the Cowboys showed plenty in the opening 40 minutes. They will have first use of the football. North Queensland, the Roosters are ready, the Cowboys are ready. The second half about to get underway.
Beautiful stadium, this, isn't it? Now that the lights have, the sun's gone down, the lights have come to their full brightness. Two beautiful big scoreboards at either end. The Tektronix, is that Tektronix or electronics? What do we call that?
Lights.
Lights. All the LED
LEDs.
lights.
LEDs.
Brilliant stadium. Brilliant.
Malolo. Tektronix, hey?
What is Tektronix?
Well, everyone's asking. Tektronix.
It's a word.
It's a word. Tektronix.
If it's not, it will be.
You're a Tektronix expert, Joey. We lost you. We lost you at the kickoff.
Wakey, wakey.
How will North Queensland respond after conceding that try right on half-time?
I think first points in this second half will be crucial to both sides.
Oh, look at Taumalolo brushing away from defenders. It's vintage Taumalolo. Last play North Queensland. Townsend had a heap of time before he put that kick in. And it's all backwards. The Cowboys keeping it alive. Granville, that's off a Roosters arm. It'll be 6 more tackles here for North Queensland. They've got some room to move. Fine Fuiaki for the line. He's stopped 5 metres away. Here's an opportunity. They'll get a penalty.
Not a correct play the ball because Sam's hanging on. Pushes him off balance. Can't play on.
Sam
Wait,
Walker
Jake.
interfering in the play the ball, so he's penalised.
Probably a good penalty to give away. They get their line organised now. Be some start from the Cowboys.
Lukey, 10 away. Granville to Townsend, McIntyre. Radley in the tackle. Options both sides here for Granville. They go to the right. Townsend, nice tip on from Drinkwater. Valia. He gets an offload away to Townsend, and he gets another offload away to Granville. Edwards finds Clifford. Now Fine Fuiaki. He's stopped 9 away from the line, asking plenty of questions here, North Queensland. Purgey to Edwards. And Harrison Edwards, you could see the try line. Granville. Clifford. Townsend. Drinkwater. Valia. Quick hands. Felt is stopped.
Play the ball.
Great defence, Roosters.
Yes, outstanding
So
defence,
play the ball,
actually.
Sam.
Plenty of ball movement there
Play
from
the
the
ball.
Cowboys. They played it pretty well. There's not much they could have done differently. But it's just the urgency. Manu and Keary getting across in cover defence.
A couple of flashes of brilliance from Valir. Right foot, balance.
Jennings playing it. Wong. Good carry off the bench. Freddie.
Now, I told you, Valir is like a truck when you're looking at him from behind. You just saw that beautiful balance and strength. The other one was Jake Clifford. I don't remember him being like that. He just beautiful pass on the line. I don't remember Clifford playing like that. Just, what do you call it, eyes up, just shooting the ball, firing at the centres. It was a bit more conservative.
Help with a good take.
It was an interesting word used by Brandon Smith when he was coming off the field talking to Emma Lawrence. She said, what's the second half? He said, we've just got to stay mature. Mature. I've been saying they're quite disciplined. He said mature. It's obviously a word the coaches use because he wouldn't think it up for himself. But so we've got to stay mature. In other words, plenty of respect for the opposition, stick to our process. And they just did there. Only conceded a try, but worked it all the way to the other end of the field.
Good take. Young. Good kick return too. Fine Fuiaki and Purdue in the tackle. Jennings. Strong carry from Jennings, but is he conceded it here? They have one-on-one steal. Jake Granville doing really well. They dropped off and Granville said, thank you very much. Now the Cowboys have got it.
Hasn't he been a good player, Jake Granville? Plays all sorts of positions.
Jake Granville.
Seen him play lock. I've seen him play a couple of times in the outside backs, fullback, filled in the halves.
Fine Fuiaki. Granville, they're inside the 10. Clifford to McIntyre. Talmalolo with a flick to Townsend, and Keary up to the task defensively. Last play. Clifford kicking for Feldt. He bats it back. Keary's got it. And he's in the field of play. Jake Granville, when he was playing before in the NRL, he was part of the late Paul Green Wynnum Manly team and player of the year in Queensland while playing for Wynnum as a fullback, and then won it the next year playing as a hooker before got signed by the North Queensland Cowboys. After a few games with the Brisbane Broncos.
Any position he's played, he's never let his team down. Seems to be around forever.
Those Wynnum Manly days, I was back in 2011. Long time. Drinkwater takes that. And he stopped 26 metres away from his own line. Now tickets to Game 3 of Ampol Women's State of Origin are selling fast, with Game 2 officially a sellout at Newcastle. Don't miss your chance to secure your seats to Game 3 at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville on Thursday, June 27. Get your tickets at nrl.com/tickets now, or catch it all exclusive, live and free on 9 and 9 now.
Jake Granville, he played in their premiership winning year in 2015, which is now 9 years ago.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Wow.
I think there's only Talmalolo and Feldt to the left out of that side. Time gets away, doesn't it? Feels like yesterday, that amazing grand final. They're back in the grind, the Cowboys, aren't they? Just going set for set with the Roosters. Manu's getting impatient.
Sandon Smith on the field. Here's Butcher.
There's a fatigue alert. Look at it. No stoppages. Getting up to 5 minutes. It's been a high standard this game. Oh.
There we go.
There we go.
Tackle 4 coming in.
An error.
Scrum.
Both teams completing pretty high.
Everybody up, shot clock on.
Roosters.
Where we going, mate?
22 of 24 sets, where the Roosters are 18 of 21. It really surprised me, the Cowboys. I thought they'd get absolutely blown away today. And then seeing the inexperience, especially in the outside backs.
Joey, wait for the
I
call.
thought with their set plays, the Roosters could blow them away on the edges, but been impressive.
Well, that still might happen if Roosters are next to score. and then they open the shoulders a little bit. But right at the moment, they're just going through the process of making sure they get their 2 competition points. Cowboys need a try just to stay in their rearview mirror. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Particularly when you're down on your troops and all that. I just don't like the forwards getting the ball before the playmakers, particularly when you're a little bit disjointed and your sides, you know, you've lost a number of players. Let your halves run the game. Don't be trying to play off your forwards all the time. Let your halves dictate the playmaking and the direction of your team.
Head in, Sandon. Shot clock off.
Then again, I'm a dinosaur. I wouldn't know.
Waiting for Joey to jump to your defence there.
No. You know how I am with that. Halfback's on the advantage line.
Well, this is dangerous now. You can just get a feel like the Roosters have decided now's the time.
Tupanua put in a dangerous position.
I'm off.
By Helam Lukey and Sam McIntyre. Sam Walker calling for a sin bin.
To his credit, he jumped up quickly.
Looks a bit
Satili.
ordinary, mate.
He's had some neck issues. I think he had neck surgery some time ago.
Helam Lukey.
I think it's more a momentum accident type thing. Tupanua comes down on his back and he gets up pretty quickly.
Yeah, but that doesn't mitigate what we have. Yeah.
A lot of people saying that you got to be tackling low. When you do tackle low on a big man running hard and you go low and then a little bit of lift, you can see
Well, it's just an accident.
players in an awkward position.
It's just an accident. Doesn't deserve a sin bin.
He lifts, he continues on with it. There's a high risk of injury. It's on report and in the bin.
No, doesn't deserve a sin bin at all.
Luke, 2. Just get the exact.
They'll take the 2. And this is the incident that led to Helam Lukey spending 10 in the sin bin. So it's 13 v 12. Helam Lukey in the sin bin for putting Satili Tupanua in a dangerous position. Sam Walker has been perfect so far this afternoon with the boot. In fact, for the season, he's kicking at 90%. And he guides it through.
Stay behind it, fellas. Don't go early.
Allianz Stadium, a great sight. As darkness descends over Sydney after it's been a pleasant afternoon.
A little surprising 10-point buffer and get a penalty against a 12-man side. I thought the Roosters might have been a bit more ruthless there, but they're continuing on with this methodical, conservative approach to picking up the win. Lead by 12, now against 12 men.
Butcher playing it for the Roosters. V12. White playing it. Smith takes off out of dummy half. Ponga finds Walker. Walker drifting across field. Long pass. Jennings. Here goes Jennings. And he's wrapped up. Couldn't get an offload away to Young. Bradley to dummy half. Walker with a kick. And Drinkwater with the take. Feltz. May in the tackle. Long was there also, along with White. Burns out a dummy half. Looks like about 5 or 6 metres.
Nafua, too
To get to
deep.
his
Push him
feet.
up. Push him up. Get up. Let's go, Brayden. Tackle 3.
Needs some attention here. Braden Burns.
I think he's looking for a bunker.
Gets to his feet.
All right, time on. Hold.
And he'll play the ball. No, he won't.
Wasn't
He'll go back
hearing
and do
from
it
you, mate.
again.
Okay.
First one was a rehearsal.
Yeah, I think
Sam,
Mr. Bunker.
Well, Bunker's got
it's
involved.
dangerous contact at the legs. You come in and contact the knee.
Okay, hip drop.
That's why Burns was staying down. He wanted the bunker to have a look at it, and he wasn't getting up until he got what he wanted.
Scott.
So they're saying the low tackle there from Sam Walker was...
I've seen 10 of them already today.
The low tackle was
Stay
too
behind
low.
him, you, Jackson.
Didn't look overly dangerous, did it?
Although that's the tackle I'd love just to see out of the game. 2 men are in the tackle and his momentum is stopped. Shouldn't need a third man to come into the legs.
Here's Funo Fuiaki.
They need to try the Cowboys.
There's a big touch finder as well from that penalty. Clifford to Malolo. They're 12 away from the line. Townsend. Here's McIntyre. Big opportunity for North Queensland. They're 1 man down, but on the attack. Clifford to Drinkwater. Drinkwater slips through and scores. We've got a ball game at Allianz. The Cowboys are in.
Yeah, that's brilliant courage there from the Cowboys. Down to 12 men. And they keep sticking at it, don't they? They won't go away. And this has probably been the Achilles heel of the Roosters all year. We know they're a brilliant side and they can beat anyone. As soon as they do max replay, they just get their numbers wrong up against a 12-man attacking line, and they give Scott Drinkwater the opportunity to show and go close to the line. They're backing off. He gets one-on-one with Sam Walker and just pulls through the tackle.
Well, the difference there is the crispness of the pass. Halfback to 5'8" to fullback. Your creative players, your best players, handling the ball together. Freddie?
And you just saw as he got to the defence line, as he was getting to Walker, he just accelerated, just made that tackle. He needed to be a bit more committed, Sam Walker. He got young Blake Steep making his debut for the Roosters. He went to the same school as Siwa Wong and Angus Crichton and Billy Smith, the Scots College junior. What a great young fella too, very Boyd Cordner-like.
How are those school fees there, Freddie?
Drinkwater to convert his own try. He's got it.
Michael, stay behind it, mate.
Six-point ball game. It's 25 minutes remaining.
They've been so brave, the Cowboys.
Well, it's the sort of performance this time of year that can actually make your club. It can actually turn the whole momentum of the season around.
There's an offload to Granville.
Lukey's still got 4 minutes left in the sin.
Burns playing it. Taumalolo.
He's had a strong second half, Taumalolo. Vintage.
High kick from Drinkwater.
Oops.
Oh, they've let it bounce.
Oops.
And there's a knock on. McIntyre's got it. 6 more tackles for the Cowboys.
Got him right.
Purdue. Townsend. Set restart. Clifford. Fine Fuiaki on the bounce. Burns.
10 metres.
Oh, penalty.
Yep.
They're offside. Penalty Cowboys.
I'd nearly be tempted to take the 2 points here, just to wear down the sin bin clock and get within a try. Now when you're 6 points
there,
behind,
Jake.
the temptation is to keep playing.
Hold!
There's plenty of time on the clock. There's 24 minutes on the clock. I'd nearly take the 2.
Well, that's the call coming from the touchline,
Go for
Gus.
2.
And
I reckon that's a
There you
good
go.
play.
2, boys.
they're going to take the 2. Down to you, Freddie.
Yeah, I was just saying that. The whole bench was
Got
up
the
saying
minute
take the
20.
2. Jordan McLean just came on as well, so some fresh legs through the middle for the last 2.5 minutes that Hurlem Lukey's off. He can soak up a minute 20 here. That'll pretty much give them the set of 6, and then they'll be back to the full numbers.
So this to make it a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, I reckon this is a really mature decision. Even though you're underdogs in the game, wears down the clock a little, gets you within a try, and gives you a little bit more of a rest.
Four-point ball game at Allianz. Hope you're enjoying this one. Sunday afternoon footy on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Down to you, Freddie.
Yeah, well, Scott Drinkwater cost himself some time then. He was getting a little bit cheeky and went for the water. Jared Sutton called time off. Normally you got a minute 20 for a goal kick. You only end up with about 20 seconds or 30 seconds coming off the clock. It's a little bit cheeky.
Sam Walker's mad about the tackle. In some pain. And you're one-on-one with the big tearaway back rower, Fine Fuiaki.
Minute left on the sin bin clock. The defender said he doesn't let it bounce this time, Dominic.
Oh, well, what about that? Dominic Young, brave,
Level 1.
and he's hit hard.
Is that a wink or a blink?
But he misses it.
There's nothing in that.
There's no contact with the head. He goes straight over the top.
No high contact? Yeah, he's up okay. Sure. Yeah, but is it still... Yeah, but is it still high? That's what I believe it is.
Freddie,
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Jared Sutton. He's getting feedback from the bunker. Is it still high? Well, they got a penalty. Well, that was
On
ridiculous.
report.
And on report. Let's put our hands up with someone else on report. It doesn't mean anything. Just watching Sam walk in the background, I thought it was his back. He was walking very uncomfortable. But when his physio came out, he was touching his ribs.
so this is the incident. And Sam Walker came reeling out of that tackle on Fine Fuiaki. Kiri. Manu. Cowboys have kept him quiet this afternoon. Ponga. They're 20 metres away. Crowd trying to will their team over the line here.
6 more, 10 metres.
Nervous Roosters fans inside Allianz Stadium. That'll help their condition because they get 6 more tackles. A set restart. Walker.
Lukey just ran back onto the field, so they're at the full complement.
2 metres away from the line. Smith. Walker. Manu. From the other side of the field a moment ago. Now Bob's up on the right. Stopped a couple of metres away from the line. Sandon Smith to Walker. And there is the youngster, Steep. 6 metres away. On debut, the teenager plays it. Kiri. Butcher. Still a quarter of the game remaining. Last play here for the Roosters. Kiri with a kick. Manu chasing. He can't drag it in.
Last tackle, Joey Manu
Knocked on Manu. Cowboys
boys.
ball.
Front foot.
Good
front
defence.
foot.
Back-to-back sets of 6 there with a 5th tackle 6 again. They're hanging around. They won't go away, the Cowboys. Looking a little bunched here. They won't go away. No one gave him a chance today. No one.
Jeez, he looks a player. Purdue.
Good one.
And we've got another player on debut who's just come out on the field as well in Jamal Shibasaki. So it's 3 first-timers, newcomers in the game. And he's going to chase this kick from Townsend. Tupou underneath it.
I was asking Todd Payton, watching the boys warm up, and asking about each player. New player, one of the younger guys has travelled with the team, Tom Leroy Lars's son, Cade. Seems like he didn't retire that long ago, Big Tommy.
And Tom Leroy Lars was in full flight.
Oh.
Last play here for the Roosters. Walker from outside the 40. Straight down the centre of the ground.
Good tackle. Good done.
Valia.
This other young forward on the boot for the Cowboys, Jamal Shibasaki. I've really liked him for a while. Youngster coming through. Plays pretty much as an Ed forward, can play in the middle. He's a big frame of a thing. And once he gets up to the speed of NRL, I think he's going to be a handful.
What a tackle.
That'll be Victor.
Victor Radley with a special.
Got one in his sights there.
Look at that. Down the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Great shot. That one, Fine Fuiaki. Radley.
Looks good on the edge, Victor. A couple of weeks ago against Canberra, a couple of tries.
Ponga got away from Felt. Valia was in there along with Townsend to wrap him up.
He did well there, Kyle Felt. They were stretched. This fella's been good, and the Fahu White, he's toiled away all day.
Last play, Kiri with a kick. Manu's chasing it. And Shibasaki cleans up, but it's a knock-on first from North Queensland. So The Roosters finally get a result from one of their attacking
He runs
kicks.
past him, mate. He runs past him before he picks it up. Okay.
Captain's challenge.
Cowboys challenging the ruling of a knock-on against Scott Drinkwater.
I think the only thing that saves him here is if a Rooster's got his hand in there and touched it.
Both players are contesting for the ball. Comes off the right hand of Scott Drinkwater into Joey Manu, constituting a knock-on. The challenge is unsuccessful.
Scrum here. You want to go where you go, mate?
It's a bad challenge.
All the way up. On the 10, boys. Yep.
So Roosters, 15 minutes to
Make sure you
go,
hold
lead
there,
by
fellas.
4.
Don't go early. Yeah, scrum.
This isn't the scoreline I thought we'd be looking at.
No.
15 minutes to go. I thought this would be a real high scorer.
All the way in the back. Hold.
They're lined out way to the right here off the scrum. The scrum's over near the sideline. We don't see too many of these.
Ponga to Walker. Now Manu finds Jennings. And Jennings is wrapped up, gets up, goes again, and eventually they stop him a metre away from the line. Manu from dummy half tries to get there. He's got the strength, got the power, gets it down.
Okay.
Joey Manu with a try. Jared Sutton doesn't think so. Manu
We're going to
does.
see if Joey Manu grounds the ball in the field of play and then makes a second effort to the in goal. No try.
Well, if Joey Manu goes to dummy half, he's not going there
It's clear that he's not boring through the ruck.
for any other reason than to have a go.
Well, he stopped there and goes again. This will be a penalty. But he gets it down. He goes down here, and all his momentum is stopped. He's stopped there. And
Joey Manu's ball carrying arm hits the ground short of the goal line with defenders on him.
And then goes again.
And picks himself up and drives.
He then promotes the ball into the in goal. This is a double movement. We have a decision.
If he goes to dummy half at any time,
Just,
he's got no
just make sure the
intention
ball
of
is
passing the ball.
safe
Peter,
line.
remember that?
Yeah,
He won't be
I just gotta
passing.
wait for
Put that on your tip sheet. Remember that. He won't be passing.
He won't be passing.
He never goes to dummy half and throws a pass. Unless it's a flick pass through his legs behind him to the winger or something like that. He's always going to try himself. He nearly got them there with a let-off. But if we're inside 15 minutes here, that's 4 the difference. Who saw this coming?
Going down to the wire. Now, don't miss an exclusive Wide World of Sports production, Boiling Point, swimming's greatest rivalry. We relive the incredible moments behind one of the greatest battles in sport, Australia versus Team USA, featuring special guests Michael Phelps and Ian Thorpe. Boiling Point premieres 7 p.m. Sunday, June 9, followed by 6 nights from the Australian swimming trials here, exclusive on 9 and 9 now. Contest, and it's taken there by Young. 14 minutes remaining. Roosters coming off their own line.
They love an error, Cowboys. Freddie.
Yeah, just been watching Jackson Purdue. You're gonna tell people when they're attacking what they're going to be like, but I reckon the intelligence you get told more in defence. I'm watching young Jackson Purdue. He's coming up with some really big tackles. He obviously got caught out by Sam Walker, and it was a pretty clever play, but he's had to tackle Dom Young at full pelt. Michael Jennings sidestepping, chasing kicks. He's had quite the game in the centres.
Well, defending in the centres is probably the hardest position. He goes Drinkwater.
Yeah, look out. Great bit of footwork from Drinkwater. Now evading defenders and putting a fend on, but eventually wrapped up by White, who did really well. On the halfway line, North Queensland. Clifford into the line, wrapped up by Steep. Townsend to Drinkwater. Shibasaki Jamal Shibasaki, the 18-year-old younger brother of Gemmet Shibasaki. Now, Tamalolo. Last play. Do we see a bomb? We do. Here comes Kyle Felt. Tupou flies high, takes it well. Shibasaki and Felt take him. But again, they've got to work it off their own line here, the Roosters.
12 minutes to go. Terrell May back into the action.
Tackle Granville on Manu.
Bradley Fittler, you know the Rooster fans. Are they getting nervous down there?
Yeah, it's been like that. The Cowboys have put them to sleep. I think they feel like they deserve to be more ahead.
Just Philly looks like
Could be a rude shock coming up.
Shibasaki. An error from the Roosters and the Cowboys. On the front foot, 20 metres away. Neen. The New Zealander playing it 15 away from the line. Townsend. Now, Clifford, good hands. Fino Fuiaki. Kula Kefu, Fino Fuiaki with a try. We are all locked up.
He's a player, this boy. He's a player. Signed with the Dolphins for next year. Simply because he's got people in front of him, but he can rumble the ball. Isuzu D-Max replay. Lovely play here. Just hits the ball at speed. Again, over the top of Walker. Wriggles his way to the try line. The Cowboys are level with a kick to come.
What about the way he accelerated onto that pass? The pass actually goes behind him. Watch the way he grabs. Has to grab behind. Catches at one hand and watch him accelerate into that gap. Get out of my way. Power. Pretty.
Well, he's had a couple of cracks at that hole, and I thought it wasn't going to be too long before he goes through. The other clever part there, he actually spins as he's getting tackled to keep the ball carrying arm off the ground, unlike Joey Manu down the other end. Not only to show a whole lot of power, but a lot of smarts to be able to spin his body in a way where the ball doesn't touch the ground. Then he reaches over to score the try. Have a look at that, grabs it, twists his body, keeps the ball carrying arm off, and brings the scores level. Oh, they've come alive now, the crowd. A bit late, Chook fans.
This to put his team in front. He's missed.
They willed it away.
He's had that awareness around field goal.
16 all, 10 to go. Now, State of Origin is nearly upon us. We'll be live at Accor Stadium for game one of the series between New South Wales and Queensland, Wednesday night from 7 o'clock. And, of course, the only place you can see State of Origin is right here on Wide World of Sports, exclusive, live and free, your home of State of Origin.
Let's go wait for the clock, Sam.
Fino Fukiaki, Cairns. Nene, Cairns. Lukey, Cairns. What's in the water there at Cairns?
Well, what about this for Sunday afternoon entertainment? You didn't see this coming, did you? Said in the preview this will be a lot closer than people think. It's not a bad Cowboy team here today at all. You don't look at who's out, you look at who's come in. We're going down to the wire. It's under 10 minutes to go, all locked up.
Fino Fuiaki, the try scorer. McLean stands in the tackle. Drinkwater with another kick to the wing of Dom Young. Look at the chasers and look at the take from Young, but they were forcing him into touch, and now there's been a boot on the sideline, or more than a boot.
Brilliant.
Great defence.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that catching bombs is not Dominic's idea of a great afternoon. I don't think he enjoys it at all. And they've just been peppering him and peppering him and peppering him, and he said, I've got to get rid of this. I don't think it's his favourite thing to do on a Sunday afternoon. He likes scoring tries and making runs. I don't think catching bombs is his favourite thing to do.
Pressure. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
here come the Cowboys. There's 8 minutes to go. We're all locked up. Peter?
How good.
Push up at marker
No
there,
one's
Terrell.
going anywhere. No one's turning off. Hope you're enjoying this. As you said, Gus, great entertainment. 16 all, a grandstand finish. Townsend of Fine Fuiaki. Had to surrender because Jason Taumalolo was standing in the line. McLean laying a platform for his team. Which way will Granville go? Straight to Griffin Neame. He stopped half a metre away from the line. Granville. Yeah, they left too early. And this is a penalty, North Queensland.
Granville knew it too.
I'm on the numbers.
Granville knows it. That was smart dummy half play. He just let them get offside. And this is going to give them a kick to go to the front. See, he's watching. It's in their offside over. He's watching. See, he's watching. He's watching. He's watching. Even slow to pick it up. He knows they're there, so he throws it at them. That was smart dummy half play. He absolutely knew they were offside and played for it. Plenty of experience in that. Bradley Fittler.
We think he's got.
Well, Scott Drinkwater knew straight away as well. He put his hand up for 6 again. Then when he got the penalty, he didn't look around at all. He looked straight at Jared Sutton, put his hands up. He said, I'll take 2. He's the goal kicker. He missed the last one. He wanted another crack. That's a great sign when your goal kicker's putting up his hand saying, give me another go at it.
Yeah, well, his last one was that don't go right sort of kick. He just pushed it out to the left of the uprights. He's not taking a lot of time with this one. He's actually pretty confident by the look of it. That's a good sign.
This to put his team in front. Drinkwater. He's got it. He's got it. The Cowboys in front by 2 with 6 minutes left. Now don't miss Game 2 of the Women's State of Origin this Thursday night on 9, following the Men's on Wednesday live from a sold-out McDonald Jones Stadium, Newcastle. The only place you can see every game of Women's State of Origin, exclusive, live and free, is right here on 9's Wide World of Sports.
Well, they're going short.
It's gone 10.
It's gone 10.
And Keary's got it. 5.5 remaining. Roosters.
All eyes on Sam Walker in this position. He'll be wanting the ball.
May on the charge. McLean and Shibasaki in the tackle. Smith the dummy half. Now Walker running onto that ball. Manu, what can he do? Fends away from one. Neame gets down low and makes the tackle along with Granville. Smith to Smith. That was Sandon to Brandon. Now Keary gets his pass away.
Great tackle. Valier again.
Last play.
Is it again?
Keary with a kick for Young. Takes it. Dom Young! Oh, they got rid of the ball. Bumped it out of his hands. He was about to reach out and score.
Okay.
There's plenty to look
Had no
at
try
here.
here, G.
I think he's tried to pass it, but I
Want to
can't believe he's
confirm how
passed
the ball
it backwards.
comes out from Dom Young, and that there's no interference then on the ball going dead.
He makes the catch.
Cleared the kick chase and clean catch by Dom Young.
It goes forward out of his hands.
Yeah, he throws it forward. He throws it forward, unfortunately.
No touch from Griffin Neame.
No,
It goes forward out of his hands here.
straight forward. That's what I thought happened.
And then Neame, he gets a hand to it.
We're just looking to see if Dom Young loses possession of the ball in attempting to offload.
Comes out the front of his hand, underneath.
Yep.
And there it goes.
It's gone.
Dom Young knocks the ball on. It then hits the Cowboys. This is in the field of play. We have a decision.
Well, he didn't mind catching that one.
Play the ball there,
This
fellas.
is a different end the other end of the
Front
field.
foot.
More
Here's the
positive when
Tilly.
you're like scoring a try.
Push up, Sam.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, I can. I said it before the game, mate. This will
You
be
tip the Cowboys.
No, I said it'll be a lot closer than people think. Roosters can do this, and so can the Cowboys. I looked across this Cowboys team. It wasn't as bad as people were making out. Keary hasn't trained with the team all week. He's been in Katoomba. Tedesco's trained with the team all week, and he's now in Katoomba, wherever they are. It was just enough disruption there. And I spoke to Scott Drinkwater before the game, and he said, we're going to have a red-hot crack. And I like that.
Last play, Drinkwater, that's touched, and this will be 6 more tackles. Purdue,
Look
it's
out.
opened up for him. Jackson Purdue, the youngster, weaving, getting to within 10 of the line. That's a great run.
Oh, yeah, good Zach. I don't think that was the play by Sam Walker.
Neem. They can almost ice the game here, North Queensland. 10 away from the line. In front by 2. Taumalolo plays it. Drinkwater. McLean. He's stopped. Granville. Taumalolo says, get out of my way to Brandon Smith, then an offload to McLean. Keeping it alive to Neem. And he's going to get within a metre of the line. Last play. Granville. Townsend, they're running it. Valia. Stop with it.
Yeah, that whole set, they didn't know whether they needed to score or hold on to the ball. It was kind of like, we've got it, but we don't know what to do with it.
It's Taumalolo. Back to his best.
2.5 minutes to go. This would be the upset of the year so far, I would imagine. If they win. Look out.
Jennings. Young. This is what he likes to do. Down the touchline. Dom Young. Great defence. Drinkwater came across.
Well, look at the Cowboys jerseys. Look how many of them got back here to scramble across field to make this tackle.
Michael
tackle 2
Jennings
coming into 3.
is appealing.
Roosters are challenging the ruling of knock-on by Dom Young and ball going into touch, claiming that there's a support player taken out
Yeah,
prior.
Michael Jennings.
Michael Jennings there, look at that.
Tommy Young limps away.
Well, he's lost the ball already. No one's touched Jennings.
Dom Young knocks the ball on and goes into touch before there is any contact on Michael Jennings.
That was a desperation.
The challenge is unsuccessful.
That was a desperation challenge.
Play the ball, Cowboys. Where do you want to play the ball, Chad?
Should be penalised for
In the
frivolous
middle.
a challenge.
All right, watch the strips, boys.
Frivolous. What
I love that
Play the ball
word.
here, boys.
Frivolous.
Frivolous challenge. Should be a penalty for holding up the game. That was frivolous.
Look at that.
Look at the white jerseys
That's
coming
right.
across there. This has been brilliant from the Cowboys. This could turn their whole season around.
It'll be 3 wins in a row for them now, Gus, if they can hold on for the next 2 minutes.
They've done it with defence. It's under 2 minutes to go.
Look at this.
Lolo again.
He's turned the clock back today.
Shibasaki, 18 years of age.
18.
Yep, he's a big boy.
Look at the size of it.
He'll play it. Fighting with Brandon Smith. McLean. Last play. Valia will just say, here you go, Roosters. Go 98 metres from the corner of the ground with 1 minute left.
Minute to go. Start a yard out from your own line. What have they got? Cowboys 3 and 4 in the tackle.
They can get inside Cowboys territory. It's a big if at the moment because they're still inside their own 20 with 40 seconds left. Let's not rule out a 2-point field goal. Walker. They've got to throw caution to the wind. Young can't afford to go out. Has to stay in the field of play. He does. 30 seconds left. 3 tackles left. Young plays it. Jennings. Walker. Long pass, Manu. What does Joey do? He gets a pass away. And Ponga, he stopped. 10 seconds remaining. They're well out of range for a 2-point field goal. Young. This will be the last play of the game. Siren will sound. Harlem Globetrotters stuff. Manu. He's got to stay alive. Flick pass. They've still got it here, the Roosters. Jennings. It opens up for Jennings. He gets a pass away. That's touched by a Cowboy. It's play on here for Young. They're still alive. I tell you what, Walker's in position for a 2-point field goal. They don't find him. They're trying to say, get it to me. Keary, he's got it. Walker's got it. Can he get a kick away? He can't. He puts a grubber kick in. The Cowboys have got it. And they're going to hold on for a famous victory. Full time.
Well, what about that? What about that?
What a win. The North Queensland Cowboys with an upset over the Roosters. Full time at Allianz. North Queensland 18, the Roosters 16 in a thriller.